Tuji, good morning.
Namaste, good morning. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. Yeah,
I think we're all
Akshay.
set. Let me share my screen. All right. All right. We're all live now. Namaste, everyone. I'm really excited to have all of you this Sunday. As you know, my name is Ashutosh, and we meet every Sunday, 8 a.m. US Pacific time, which is time on the west coast of the US. And we meet and we learn about the Hindi language. We've been doing it for many years. So for those of you who are completely new to Hindi University, you can learn more about us by going to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Hindi University. You can also go to our website that we have, hindiuniversity.org. And there, it's a pretty new one, right? So there you will get all the information that we used to have in tiny.cc/Hindi University. And it's much more organized. So you will visually find it very appealing. So if you're interested in joining the live classes that we have every Sunday, you can get the Zoom link information there. Similarly, if you're interested in how to join the practice sessions, that we have throughout the week, you can find the information about the practice session also, on this page at hindiuniversity.org. Okay, and then also details about all the practice sessions and how you can engage with the community. Okay, with that being said, I've put in some information here as well, like the Zoom link and the meeting ID. Similarly, like if you want to enroll in the WhatsApp group that we have, so that you can, gradually get oriented to the Hindi University program. Okay. As far as the books is concerned, as you know, this year we've been following two main books, Pingu Learns Hindi as well as Elementary Hindi. Pingu Learn Hindi is written by the myself and some of the Hindi University students, and Elementary Hindi, it's a book written by Professor Richard Delacy and Sudha Joshi. Richard Delacy is also a professor of Hindi at the Harvard University. Okay. Right now, as you know that we finished chapter 17 of Richard Delacy's book, and now the next topic is chapter 18, where we will be focusing on a very important postposition called co. Okay, so it's not completely 100% beginner, but it's slightly sort of a little bit, I would say slightly above the beginner's level. So I expect you to know at least some amount of Hindi for this lecture. Okay. Now, as I said, we'll be covering co. It's a very important postposition, and postpositions are similar to in English what you call it preposition, right? Such as like in Delhi, or in the theater. So in is coming before Delhi or theater, right? So that's your preposition. When you talk about the same thing in Hindi, it comes after the noun. So like Delhi may and theater may. So that's why they are known as postposition. And the co is a very important one. Generally speaking, for all the postpositions you have in Hindi, ne is a little bit hard to cover. Ne, right? Second most one is co, because co has multiple use cases. So that's why it's very important for everyone to get a very good understanding of this postposition co. Um, and oftentimes when we use this postposition, the subject that you have in a sentence, it get marked by this postposition co. Okay, co. The equivalence of this postposition is almost like to in English, to. Okay. We'll cover in more detail, but like such as like John Co, Katie Co, Mary Co, and there are multiple use cases which I'll be covering. So imagine you have, by the end of this class, there are multiple use cases. So imagine if your subject, they like something, or they received or they got something, okay, or if the subject is aware of some information, or if they have acquired some knowledge, okay, or if the subject needs or wants something, or they experience something, okay, in all those cases, miscellaneous cases, you will be using a postposition called co. Okay, so this is sort of like a higher level overview. Now what we'll do is we'll go and dig deeper into each of these use cases. Some of it we have done it before, but I know a lot of new folks also join time to time. So we'll do a quick recap of the previous cases and we'll jump to the the newer use cases. I expect there will be about 8 to 9 very commonly use cases for core. Okay, so we'll be covering this topic in 2 lectures today as well as in the next class. Okay, so in case if you find something challenging, you can always bring it up in the next class. Any questions so far? Hopefully it's clear what we're trying to achieve today. So the first one, as I said, was I'll refer to as your case number 1. Okay, and this is basically your postposition code. The first one is something that we have done before. So imagine you have a subject, and we can call it anything. Subject needs or wants something. Okay, subject, you have subject, they need or they want something, and subject could be I, it could be John, Mary, or group of people, anything. Okay, for needs and wants, what's the word for that in Hindi? Simon ji, I know you. Huh?
चाहिए
Okay, chahiye. Okay, awesome. Chahiye. Okay, chahiye. Chahiye or chahiye. Okay, so subject, as I said, like subject, whenever you have this kind of a pattern where subject needs or wants something, your subject is marked with ko. Okay, subject is marked with ko, and then something is you have to define what is it that the subject wants. But okay, whether the subject wants, a smoothie or a coffee or an ice cream. So let's say the subject wants a coffee. Okay, and if your subject is John, right, what the pattern it becomes is John, is John. Okay, you have coffee also. Okay, ending with hai. Okay, and then sorry, we said about chahi also. So John, coffee, and then you have wants and needs, right? So John, so no hai here. Okay, John, coffee chahiye. Okay, now as I said, is your subject is marked with ko, so it becomes Simon.
John को कॉफी चाहिए है.
Okay, so you don't have to say hai, but yeah, very good. John ko, I incorrectly spoke there. John ko coffee chahiye. Okay, John ko coffee chahiye. Imagine if you want to change the subject and call it something, someone else, they need something else. You want to try one more sentence, Simon?
Simon को चाय का चाहिए.
Very good, right? So Simon को चाय चाहिए. So Simon को चाय चाहिए. Simon को चाय चाहिए. Okay. Now imagine. So essentially it becomes X को. If your subject is X, the formula that you have is X को Y चाहिए. Now you can play around. You can change X with something else and Y with something else. And this is your pattern, X को Y चाहिए. Okay. What throws people off is when as long as you have a subject which is a name, or person, it's not a problem. But if it has a pronoun such as like मैं, okay, your pronoun मैं or आप or हम or वे, then if they are marked with ko, Linda ji, it will become your मैं.
मुझे और मुझको.
Very good. मुझे और मुझको. And if it is tu or tum, it will become, Linda ji, again.
तुमको और तुझे.
Okay, तुमको और तुझे. And if it is वे, like they.
Is it उसको? No, इसको.
वे.
उसको. इनको, उनको. I mix them.
No, you said
Okay.
Good.
So
Okay, so
इनको और उनको.
okay, very good, right? So it will become unko. Okay, unko. Okay, unko, right? So way becomes unko. Okay, so hope it is clear. If it is मैं, as Linda ji mentioned, it becomes मुझे और मुझको. Okay, if it is आप, it's आपको. Okay, if it is you, which I'm using it as like tu, you will say तुझे और तुझको. Okay, if I'm using semi-formal tum, then it's tumko. Okay, so hopefully this is clear. Linda ji, you want to make one sentence where you're using pronoun with ko.
um, uh, मुझको कलम चाहिए.
मुझको काम चाहिए. I need work. Very good, right? Very good sentence. I need work. मुझको काम चाहिए. Okay, let's practice more. You already have a pattern in front of you, so I do want all of you to, if I'm not asking you the question, you can write in the chat box, Zoom chat, or on the Facebook chat. So I do want you to think about all the sentences that you can think of which implies subject needs or wants something. Okay, so I do expect all of you to try and write down the sentences. Kesia ji, you want to try out a new sentence?
Sure. Rocky ko pani chahiye.
Rocky को काम चाहिए. Amazing. Okay, Rocky को काम चाहिए. Rajkumari ji, I thought you were out today, but I'm glad to see you.
Yeah, I'm having some problems at this time, but I'm trying. मुझे किताब चाहिए. मुझे किताब चाहिए.
Okay, मुझे किताब चाहिए और मुझको किताब चाहिए. Amazing. Okay, let's see who else would like to try. Meeta ji, you want to try it out?
Amita was saying she was just listening, Ashutosh.
I see, no problem.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can do a quick one actually. It's just that I've got roadworks outside. मुझको छुट्टियां चाहिए.
मुझे छुट्टियां चाहिए. Okay, I need vacations. Okay, amazing. We all need that, right? Sharon ji, you want to try it out?
मुझको थोड़ी हवा चाहिए.
मुझे थोड़ी हवा चाहिए. I need some fresh air. Okay, awesome, right? And then you can say मैं walk पे जा रही हूँ. I'm going for a walk. Okay, awesome. Anyone else would like to try? Let me see how all written down. So I'm going to quickly read all the interesting notes. मुझे एक बिल्ली चाहिए. मुझे और अभ्यास चाहिए. I need more practice. Okay. उन्हें नई गाड़ी चाहिए. Okay. Okay, so Piyush ji, you're right. You can say मैं चाय पीना चाहता हूँ, which is I want to drink chai. That's one way to say it. The other one is if you want to use को, subject को, object चाहिए, then you can say मुझको चाय चाहिए. Okay, but your sentence is correct. Like, if you want desiring something, you can also use it without को. Okay, आपको खाना चाहिए. मुझे फलूदा चाहिए. Wow, amazing. Okay, मुझे पैसे चाहिए. Great. Okay, and मुझे आराम चाहिए. Okay, all of those are fantastic sentences. This is your case number 1. If you want to try it out or if you have any questions, this is your chance. Feel free to unmute yourself and you can ask the questions, or we can have a discussion more. Or if anybody has a reflection also, some of the senior students, if you want to share your thoughts, this is also your chance to share. Okay, hopefully this should be clear, right? Hopefully this should not be difficult. Risha ji saying मुझे गाड़ी चाहिए. I need a car. Okay, मुझको. Okay. So you will put only one को after the subject. Okay, subject को this thing चाहिए. You will not put it here. There is one special case where you will put it after the object but not after the subject. We will cover that. Okay, but only one को. Okay, hopefully this should be clear. Yes, go
Can I
ahead.
ask a quick question? Is there like a difference between using mujhe and mujhko? Like, do different parts of the country use it, or is
I
it
think
just kind of interchangeable?
it is interchangeable. But colloquially speaking, Hindi speakers, they, as you speak faster, things get blended, right? You don't really want to use more words. So oftentimes you will see मुझे नहीं पता, right? और मुझे ये चाहिए. So oftentimes you will see use of this more, but as a listener, they will not make any difference. They will just consider both of them as equal. So you should feel comfortable using either. Yeah, awesome. So this is your use case number 1. we'll jump to case number 2. Okay, so just remember the pattern. Subject को x को y चाहिए, and then you'll be able to put in the details there. Okay. Now let's do the next use case. Use case number 2. And the use case number 2 is basically, which we did. See that? You can use interrogative also. X को क्या चाहिए, right? So I think the previous one, I'm gonna write just one more sentence. John को क्या चाहिए? John को क्या चाहिए? What does it mean? Anyone? What does it mean? JDG? John को क्या चाहिए?
John को चाहिए?
क्या चाहिए?
What
John
does
को,
John want?
yeah, what does he want? John को क्या चाहिए? So it's again the previous case, but it's just like, you can ask question also. Okay, so earlier you were giving the responses like John को चाय चाहिए, John को काम चाहिए, but if you want to ask questions, just add the interrogative, right? John को क्या चाहिए? Okay, now let's jump to the next use case. The next use case, what we have is where you have, the subject likes something. Okay. The first one was subject wants something, where the subject they like or likes, or other cases they wants or like something. Okay, so imagine if you have a case where you say I like. Okay, you want to say I like let's say traveling. Okay, in Hindi, basically, the literal translation of that is basically to me, traveling, it's liked or is pleasing, basically. It's liked or it's something that you enjoy. That's how it gets translated, But in Hindi, when a subject likes something or they enjoy something, that subject is marked with ko. So in this case, you have I can replace with John, and then it becomes John ko, and then the word for like in Hindi is
Son.
pasand. Very good, pasand. Very good. Give me one minute. So it's basically the pattern for you is you have subject, which is your John, and then you have a pasand. This is ending with hai. Okay, so subject and then mark with ko, subject ko pasand hai, and then you will put something here. Okay, John को क्या पसंद है? John को traveling पसंद है. Okay, John को traveling पसंद है. I'm going to write it again so that way it's not like it's clear here. So if John likes traveling, I'm using traveling as a noun here, not a verb, and so it becomes John को. I'm gonna fill in the blank here. John को something पसंद है. Okay, you can replace the subject and you can replace this, and this is your sort of a pattern, and you can play around with it. Okay, John को traveling पसंद है, John को coffee पसंद है, John को काम करना पसंद है, he likes to work. John को movie देखना पसंद है, he likes to watch movies. John को खाना बनाना पसंद है, he likes to cook. Okay, remember I'm using खाना बनाना. It's it's being used basically as a way to express what John likes. Okay, let's make some sentences. This is your case number 2. Okay, Austin G, you want to write out? This is the pattern. You feel free to change the subject. You feel free to change what subject likes or enjoys.
मुझे soccer खेलना पसंद है.
Okay, मुझे soccer खेलना पसंद है. I like to play soccer. Okay. Okay, one more. You want to try it out?
मेरे भाई को चाय पसंद है.
Very good, right? So I like how you make the subject, how you change it. मेरे भाई. Okay. So if anyone noticed, what he did was he has, my brother, and it's amazing. It came naturally to you. My brother is
मेरे भाई.
okay. मेरा भाई. Okay. If it is just my brother is मेरा भाई, and because he put ko after that, it changes to an oblique case, and then मेरा becomes मेरे
मेरे
भाई को. Okay, मेरे भाई को you said चाय पसंद है, right?
चाय. हाँ.
Okay, awesome, very good, awesome. So मेरे भाई को चाय पसंद है. Let's do some more. Chandra ji, you want to unmute yourself and tell us some sample sentences?
उनको सेब पसंद है.
उनको सेब पसंद है. They like apple. Okay. Let's see. Rita ji, good to have you. How are you doing? You want to try it out?
Doing good. हमें तैरना पसंद है.
हमें तैरना पसंद है. Okay. Very good, right? So she said हमें तैरना पसंद है. We like swimming or we like to swim. Okay. हमें तैरना पसंद है. Mahaji, you want to try it out?
जी. मुझे कुल्फी पसंद है.
मुझे कुल्फी पसंद है. Awesome. So what I want all of you to, just like before, I want you to use the chat and write down some examples that you can think of using this pattern where the subject they like or enjoy something. Okay. I can already see मुझे गाना और नाचना पसंद है. मुझे आइसक्रीम पसंद है. मुझे लाल रंग पसंद है. मुझे बाइक चलाना पसंद है. Amazing. Okay. So feel free to. Okay, Sharmila ji saying बच्चों को क्रिकेट खेलना पसंद है. Okay, keep trying it. Okay, I want all of you to try it out. So, in case if I see, okay, मेरी माँ, okay, very good. मेरी माँ को Coldplay पसंद है. Okay, awesome. Olina ji, you want to try it out?
मुझे नई भाषाएं सीखना पसंद है.
What did you write? Let me see. मुझे
नई भाषाएं सीखना पसंद है.
Very good. So मुझे नई भाषाएं सीखना पसंद है. I like to learn new languages. Okay. Any questions, anyone? I mean, this should be simple as well, but feel free to unmute yourself and ask question. This is your chance to. Yes, Radhika ji, you have a questions or comment?
I have a problem. Still not sure actually how to do the writing. So I was going to say, मेरे प्यारे दोस्त नाचना पसंद है.
Okay, मेरे प्यारे दोस्त, and then?
मेरे प्यारे. But if I'm saying मेरे, I still have to say मेरे प्यारे दोस्त को.
Yes, because मेरा दोस्त is my friend. This is your still subject, but my friend, then it will be marked by ko. So my friend is just मेरा दोस्त. Okay, just like John. So John is replaced by my friend, but John is still marked with ko, and similarly your friend will be marked with ko. So that's why it's you have my brother, which is मेरा भाई. Instead of that, you have my friend, which is मेरा दोस्त. मेरा दोस्त, when you put ko, your मेरा becomes मेरे, and that's why you're saying मेरे दोस्त को, whatever they like. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Anyone else? मुझे आम पसंद है. मुझे योगा पसंद है. मुझे ठंडा पानी से नहाना पसंद है. Okay. My daughter would completely disagree. She just uses all the hot water. So उसे ठंडे पानी से नहाना पसंद नहीं है.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. So
I can't stand the cold water.
yes, Michelle, you have a question?
Hi, yeah, thank you. Sorry, my name is difficult to pronounce. Michelina. Yeah, I'm great. Learning Hindi for about a year now, here and there. I just wanted to ask a quick question for times when, and sorry if this question might be beyond sort of this class right now, but when there's a masculine singular noun that is followed by a postposition like ko or me, does it need to become plural?
There needs to be what?
Does it need to become plural, such as for the sentence, like, would it be mere dosto ko ice cream pasand hai instead of mere dost ko?
Yeah, so good question, right? So, it's if you have a singular one, masculine singular thing here, the oblique depends on, how this word is written. Okay, let's say ladka. Let's say you have a ye hai ladka. Ye ladka is
This boy.
this boy. Okay, and you have these boys would be ye ladke. Yeah, so right now no postposition so far. Okay, so this is interesting question because it will teach you a little bit of oblique case also. So you have, let's say, these two sentences, though no postposition so far. You want to say this boy, likes, swimming, or these boys like swimming. That's essentially your sentences, right? You're replacing John with this boy and these boys. So when you have yeh ladka with ko, it becomes, both of them will become oblique. So it will become, Michelina, you want to try it out?
Oh, ye ladke ko.
Okay, so it will become is.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, thank you. This is the part I often forget that first.
Yes, so it will become is ladke ko. So even though it may appear as it's a plural, it's not necessarily plural, it's just an oblique case of ladka. Okay, so it's become is ladke ko ice cream pasand hai, right? Now you have ye ladke. So far, so good. Ye ladke, these boys, and you have ko after that. You want to write out? It will become
in ladke ko.
Ladke is already here. So oblique case of ladke is.
Oh, ladkiyan. Am I wrong about that?
Larko.
Very good.
In ladkane.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
In ladko. Ko.
Okay.
Yeah. So
thank you.
Yeah, hopefully it is clear, right? Hopefully the doubt. So basically, it's when you have masculine plural, the obliques it becomes ladko. Okay.
Right. Okay.
You can do the same thing for ladki also. Yeh ladki becomes is ladki. So because the ending of the noun in the other case is e, it remains the same. But if it is ending with ladka, a, the oblique case is a. Okay. And if it is ladki, ladkiyan basically, okay, ye ladkiyan, and with ko would be in ladkiyon ko.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Awesome. Right. So this is your case number 2. Any other questions, anyone?
Just a quick question. If you wanted to say I will like, is it just mujhe ko like ice cream pasand hoga? Or is it?
I will like in English, in which scenario, explain me the scenario. Like, I mean, technically you can say that, but when will you say I will like something? Like, give me a scenario and then I'll tell you whether it fits or not properly, or there's another way of saying the same thing. Yeah.
Or Or maybe it's easier to do the past tense. I liked ice cream.
Yeah. So when you like something, okay, how would you let's say, Donaji, what do you think? How would you respond to this question when you enjoyed something in the past? How would you say that? I enjoyed.
मुझे ice cream पसंद था or tea. Is ice cream feminine?
In the past. Okay. मुझे आइसक्रीम पसंद थी. Okay. Anyone else? What other ways would you use?
Or could you say पसंद आया?
Okay, very good. मुझे आइसक्रीम पसंद आई. Okay. Who else?
What was the question, Mr. Asus?
One is you have I enjoy or मुझे something पसंद है. The question is, what if you enjoy something in the past? Okay. Let's say you went to eat dinner and you're like, I enjoyed the dinner. Okay. So what you would do is you would use something experience. I mean, we'll do this one also where you will use the word called ana. Okay, ana. So what you do is you will end up conjugating this word in the past, but the rest of the sentence is same. मुझे, खाना पसंद आया. Okay, we'll cover that. Okay, shortly, where you will use the one use case where you're using the verb ana. And that's how you will express you enjoy something. Yeah.
Ashuji,
Yes.
could you say may ice cream pasant karta ta?
You can say that. I used to enjoy ice cream. You can say that.
Okay, Daniel.
Right. We'll cover it. Okay. So in short, you will use there are multiple ways of saying it. The one we'll be covering is using the ana verb, and that will be one of the use cases. Now you have use case number 3. Okay. How are we doing with time? 8:35. Okay, so this is good. Okay, so far we've done X ko Y chahiye. That's your use case number 1. Second use case is X ko Y pasand hai. Okay, X ko Y pasand hai. Now your use case number 3. Okay, use case number 3 where subject has got something. Okay, you have a subject and they have something. Subject have or has something. Not in terms of like they have a possession of something, because then you will say मेरे पास table है, मेरे पास like pen है. Not material possession, but let's say you have some symptoms, bodily symptoms like headache, okay, toothache, body ache, any kind of ache, or you have like conditions like fever, okay, any kind of physical body conditions, right? I mean, or cold. In those cases, again, this is not a material possession that you have that mere pass laptop hai, because then you will use K pass. Okay, but you have a scenario like this. The pattern is just like subject को this condition है. Okay, subject को and then whatever condition you want to talk about है. You can say John को fever है. John को fever है. Okay, which means John has fever. Okay, or you can say John को in fever in Hindi is बुखार. John को बुखार है. Okay, or John goes again there are multiple ways, or if you are saying to me, essentially the way it will get translated is to me, which is, or to subject, something has arrived. Arrived in the sense like they are experiencing something, right? So if I want to say मुझे, to me, it's I, मैं with को, it become मुझे सिर दर्द है. I have a headache. मुझे सिर दर्द है. Okay. Or if you don't know, सिर दर्द is sir is head and दर्द is ache or pain. You can use English. मुझे toothache है. Okay. मुझे toothache है और मुझे toothache हो रहा है. Okay. And so this is the co become very handy. Let's say you're traveling in India and you want to go visit a doctor and you want to just, and it's a very local doctor which they may or may not know. I mean, again, most of the people, most likely you will, if a doctor is there, they'll be able to understand English also. But let's say you want to practice Hindi, you can say मुझे दांत दर्द है, okay, और मुझे सिर दर्द है, okay, और मुझे fever है और मुझे chills है, okay. Any questions on this one? Anyone would like to try sentences on this one? Use case number 3.
Actually, one question. Could you please tell the Hindi words for cold and symptoms?
Yeah, cold and the other one is what?
Symptoms. It was on the table before, the symptoms.
Oh, symptoms. Okay, who would like to try that? Like symptoms. Anyone has a good word for symptoms? There's many advanced students we have. Who would like to try that one? It's a good question for you all.
Lakshan.
Huh?
Lakshan.
Lakshan, very good. Lakshan, okay. So the symptoms is Lakshan, L-A-K-S-H-A-N, Lakshan, but it's basically La with Sh and Na, this one. So it's not the regular Na, is but Na. Okay, Lakshan, okay. Very good, that's a good one. Okay, who else?
अलामात वो उर्दू है अलामात
Halat? Which one?
नहीं हालात तो नहीं अलामात
Alamat.
उर्दू में अलामात बीमार के अलामात है हाँ जी
Okay, good one. Who else? Okay, ठंड is the other one. For the cold, मुझे ठंड है और मुझे ठंड लग रही है. Okay, that's the other one that you asked. Okay, Lakshan is good one. I would use that. And cold, ठंड, I would use that. मुझे ठंड लग रही है. I'm feeling cold.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Anyone else would like?
There
Yeah.
for the cold, as in having a flu cold. That is zukam.
Jukham is you can say
Is it
that.
zukam?
Yes. So it's like one is the you're experiencing the weather and you can definitely say jukham. मुझे जुखाम है. Okay. मुझे जुखाम है. Where you are you want to convey that you have a runny nose, like I'm feeling cold versus I got cold. Like that's same in English. You're using same word but two meanings in Hindi, right? You can use it for ठंड or you can use for जुखाम. मुझे जुखाम है. Anyone else? Any questions on this one?
हाँ आशु जी फिलहाल मुझे गाल दर्द है गाले throat गाले दर्द
गले में. So yeah.
गले में दर्द है.
Yes. So in that case, you can say मुझे गले में और मेरे गले में दर्द है. Because say my throat, my throat is मेरा गला. Okay, there's a pain in my in right, so that's why it's मेरे गले में दर्द है. Okay.
So what about मुझे खांसी है?
मुझे खांसी है. Good one, right? मुझे खांसी है. What is खांसी?
Cough.
खांसी. Very good. Cough. Okay. मुझे cough है. मुझे खांसी है.
Can I try?
Yeah.
मुझे घुटने में दर्द हो रहा है.
Very good, right? मुझे घुटने में दर्द हो रहा है. What is घुटना?
Knee.
Knee. Very good, right? So मुझे घुटना is knee. Okay. You can also say, this is a good one, your sentence. You can also say मेरे घुटने में दर्द है. There is a pain in my knee. You can say both knee as well as को. Okay. Anyone else?
मेरे पेट में दर्द है.
Okay, very good. मेरे पेट में दर्द है. Anyone else would like to try before? So this is your case number 3. You know, let's say you had COVID in the past, right? So you can say मुझे COVID था. Okay, अब नहीं है. Right? So again, it's to me. Right. So we'll move on with. I think we are doing okay with time. So I can do couple of more use cases. So this is your case number 3 where the subject or something, a condition or symptoms of a disease or something, right? So now case number 4, this is an interesting one where subject has knowledge of some information. Subject has knowledge of some information. Okay, it's almost like subject को after that something है. Okay, and the word that we have in Hindi for knowledge of some information is subject को. Radhika ji, if you are there, if you are Nandini ji, you want to write out subject को
पता है.
Very good. Subject को पता है. Pata is also address, but in this case it's aware, right? No. And the second word is subject को
मुझे पता है.
Yeah. I know the address. Okay. And the second one is other
मालूम.
word मालूम. Very good. मालूम. Okay. मुझे
मालूम
मालूम.
है.
Very good. Right? So when subject has knowledge of some information, they're aware of some information. In those cases, subject is also marked with को. Okay. Subject को John को पता है. Okay. John को मालूम है. John को यह ट्रिक पता है. John knows this trick. Okay. और John को यह रूल पता है. John knows this rule. Okay. John को ये कॉन्सेप्ट पता है. Okay. John को ये कॉन्सेप्ट पता है. You can also say John को पता है, John को मालूम है. Or you can say मुझे पता है और मुझे मालूम है. Okay. Or you can say मुझे पता नहीं है और मुझे मालूम नहीं है. Okay, for negative. You can say in 2 sentences, which is basically John को पता है, and then the next sentence, John को पता है कि let's say your sentence is like John को पता है कि नेपाल की कैपिटल काठमांडू है. Let's say your second sentence is नेपाल की कैपिटल काठमांडू है, but you're joining 2 sentences with the conjugation की. Okay, so John को पता है कि नेपाल की कैपिटल काठमांडू है. John knows that the capital of Nepal is Kathmandu. Okay, so pata and malum. Now this is just like the difference is it's knowledge of information versus acquisition of knowledge. Huh? Was there a question or something? Okay, no problem. Right. So basically, मुझे मालूम है, मुझे पता है, or you as the other sentence that Nandini mentioned, which is like मुझे उसका एड्रेस मालूम है. I know his address. Okay, मुझे उसका एड्रेस मालूम है, मुझे उसका एड्रेस पता है. Okay, I want all of you to try it out some sentences. So feel free to.
आशीष जी, I will try one.
Yeah, please.
मुझे नहीं पता कि नंदिनी क्या करती है.
Very good, right? मुझे नहीं पता कि नंदिनी क्या करती है और क्या कर रही है. I am not aware of it, that what is Nandini doing. Okay, so I want all of you to try it out, even if it is a simple sentence. I do want you to try it. Yes, Simon ji.
So when would you, I think sometimes to know something, you use आता. मुझे हिंदी आती है.
Okay, yeah. So that's your use case number 5, where you use the the verb ana. Okay, which is basically you acquired a particular skill after trying out multiple times. Such as मुझे cooking आती है, मुझे swimming आती है, which is like different than this use case where you're aware of something versus you acquired a skill over the period of time. Right? So when you acquired a skill over a period of time, then you will use the verb ana. Yeah. But we'll cover that, right? So right now it's just basically मुझे पता है और मुझे मालूम है. Okay. मुझे पता है that इस क्लास में 50 students Zoom पे क्लास देख रहे हैं. The longer sentences, but what I'm trying to convey is I know that there are 50 students watching on Zoom. Yeah.
Ashu ji, one very useful sentence is मुझको नहीं मालूम, मुझको कुछ नहीं मालूम. This is very safe to say all the time. कुछ नहीं मालूम.
Yeah, मुझे कुछ नहीं मालूम.
अच्छा.
Yeah.
Asuji, for that sentence there on the board, could you say mujhko uska pata hai?
You can say that. Yeah, you can definitely say मुझे उसका पता है. Okay. और मुझे because it's repetitive, मुझे उसका address पता है. Like so, but grammatically your sentence is correct. You can say that. Yeah. Austin G with a very good sentence. मुझे मालूम है कि आज रविवार है. Okay, I know that today is Sunday. Okay, and then okay. मुझे दिशाएं पता है. I know the directions. मुझे भाषाएं मालूम है. Okay. Bharatnatyam. Okay, very good, right? So in Bharatnatyam, it's like the skill that you acquired over time. KCIG. Okay. It's not something you are aware of. You're definitely aware of it, but it's in depth. You acquired over a period of time that skill. So you will use the verb ana, like so then you'll say मुझे भरतनाट्यम आता है. Okay, और मुझे singing आती है. It's not like you are aware of singing. It's like you know it basically. You learned it over the period of time. Right? I think I will cover this case number 5, where you have acquired a particular skill over a period of time with verb ana, because this is case number 4. There are about 4 to 5 more use cases of co. So we'll cover that. We'll not rush, right? We'll do it in the next class. Okay. So far we've done expo y चाहिए. That's the use case number 1. जॉन को मदद चाहिए, जॉन को फोन चाहिए, जॉन को कॉफी चाहिए. Okay, that's your use case number 1. Case number 2 is where subject likes something. मैरी को कॉफी पसंद है, मैरी को आइसक्रीम पसंद है, और मैरी को कुछ पसंद नहीं है. Okay, your use case number 2. 3 is where both John and Mary they got something basically. They experienced some bodily symptom, like John को बुखार है, Mary को sore throat है, Mary को जुखाम है, John को fever है. Okay, that's your use case number 3. 4 is this one, where John and Mary are subjects. They are aware of some information. Okay, John को पता है और Mary को मालूम है. और जॉन को पता है कि आज क्लास है. Okay. Okay, so this is your so far 4 cases. What I want to do is I want to do a small quiz, and I'm going to share my screen. All of you will have some time to focus on the quiz, and this is just something that we started with. This one. Okay, so take your time, all of you. There are only 6 sentences, and I do want you to try it out. Even if it is wrong, so be it. Because this will help you and recognize the pattern for co. So try it out. These are simple sentences, and you can write in the Zoom chat. Okay, you can, as you finish it, you can write it down. Okay. Okay, good to see everyone participating there. This one just I wrote knows, that's it. Not big, simple sentence. This one I gave you a hint also to use the verb ana. I haven't covered it in this class, but originally when I was planning, I thought I will cover it in this class, but it's in the quiz, so you know. Alright. I think we are doing reasonable with time, I hope. And everyone is following along. Let's say Devi, you want to try it out, the first one? Devi Ganesh. John likes ice cream.
क्या जी?
Yes, Devi Ganesh. Yes, Devi.
जॉन को आइसक्रीम पसंद है.
Very good, right? John को ice cream पसंद है. Next one, Mark got a job. Let's say, who would like to do this one? Someone who's not tried before. Veena ji, you want to try it out this one? Mark got a job. And I think someone was speaking, so I'm going to let them do the next one. Yes, Veena.
माँ को नौकरी got
To receive
मिल
is
गया
okay. Okay. Milli. Milna is
मिल
the
गया
verb. Okay. John को नौकरी मिली. I don't
मिल
know.
गया
There are other ways to do it as well, but definitely John को नौकरी मिली. He received a job, right? को मिला. Just like, and I've not done this use case also. We've done it in the previous case where, you know, the subject is the recipient of something. Like John को gift मिला, right? Subject को X or Y मिला. John को नौकरी मिली, right? John को flowers or Mary को flowers मिले, right? In those cases also, you know, the something is coming towards the subject, right? Okay. Next one, Carl knows Hindi, okay, and you will use the verb ana here. I think someone was trying to speak and you know they didn't get a chance to. I just don't know who. Carl knows Hindi. Delia ji, you want to try it out this one? Carl knows Hindi.
काल को हिंदी आता है.
Okay, Carl को हिंदी. It's आती है. Carl को हिंदी आती. Yeah.
अच्छा.
Okay. I think Delia ji, it's simple but for you, but let's try this one. Cleo knows.
क्लियो को मालूम है.
And the other one where would be Cleo को?
क्लियो को पता है.
Okay, very good. Okay, Cleo को पता है. Let's say, Casey ji, you want to try this one? Carl needs your time.
Okay, Carl को आपका समय चाहिए.
Very good. X को Y चाहिए, right? So X is your, you know, subject को X को Y चाहिए. So Carl को your time is आपका समय, right?
Carl को आपका समय चाहिए.
Very good. Elizabeth ji, Hannah has cold.
Hannah को फैन है.
Okay, you can say जुखाम है. Very good. Or cold है. If you don't know the word for Hindi word, you can just say Hannah को cold है. Yeah, awesome. I'm going to show you the answers. Again, there are multiple ways to say certain things, but it's I think I didn't write one of them, but it's okay. You can look at it, and I think a lot of you requested Devanagari also, but this is your way of like looking at the Devanagari as well, like how you will write the same thing in Devanagari script. Okay, so you can take a screenshot of it if you want to see. For those of you who are more advanced and you don't want to, look at the answers and you want to write them in Hindi and compare, feel free as well.
Ashwati, can I ask?
Yes, please.
This Ata or Ana and Malum and Bana, do they conjugate based on the object? Not on the subject, right?
Yeah, so let's look at this one, right? So John ko Hindi aati hai. It's a ko is blocking it, right? So that's why it's Hindi aati hai, swimming aati hai, Gana aata hai. So it's going by what is the gender of this one.
Okay, so if I just say that somebody knows Cleo ko malum or Cleo ko pata hai, so it is masculine because the object is not there, so it is assumed masculine.
That is correct. It's pata and malum because you have another sentence most likely after that. John को मालूम है कि आज संडे है. Okay. John को यह skill पता है और मालूम है. Okay. मालूम will not conjugate. मालूम will remain मालूम actually. John को यह trick पता है, यह skill again like यह skill, as soon as the skill comes it becomes Ana. Right, but you are right, like the first one is definitely getting conjugated with the gender of what you have. Yeah. Any other questions? I know a lot of folks new join, so I do want to give some time for them to quickly introduce themselves. So I'm going to stop the broadcast. I know we want to be respectful for everyone's time, but all the folks who join on Facebook, as I said, like it's, if you want to be part of the Sunday classes, you can get all the information on the website hindiuniversity.org. And if you go to the beginning of this lecture, you will get the WhatsApp link which is open to everyone, and then we have private also. Kelly ji will be sharing it shortly, the links which you can use to join the WhatsApp groups. Okay, so I'm going to stop the broadcast, and then the rest of the session is just